The man charged with fatally shooting his girlfriend last January has been sentenced to prison. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a Kimball man has been sentenced after a jury found him guilty on 4 felony charges related to the shooting death of his girlfriend. On Tuesday, 37-year-old William Serrano was sentenced to a total of 30 to 40 years in prison. District Judge Derek Weimer sentenced him to 20 years on his manslaughter conviction and 10 to 20 years for possession of a firearm to commit a felony, both of which will run consecutive to each other. 2 attempted terroristic threat sentences will run 1 year each and run concurrently. Serrano was arrested more than a year ago in Kimball after fatally shooting Tessa Gehring in the evening hours of January 3rd, 2022. He did receive credit for 485 days already served, and if he doesn't lose any good time, he could be eligible for parole in the year 2037. Well, a Gehring development plan project that would include container homes slowly begins to move forward. On Tuesday night, the Gehring Planning Commission passed a motion to approve the plan for the monumental redevelopment project. City engineer Annie Folk says the move will allow Jake and Colby Aulick to seek TIF financing as this project moves down the road.
This is going to be a little bit different in that this is more a generalized redevelopment plan for the entire property. The goal of this is that legally, if they decide that they want to use TIF on any of this, by having this in place, then they can come forward and do individual portions of it. They can do a redevelopment plan for individual portions of it and utilize the TIF, and because it's been approved already.
Folk told the commission that the development on the south edge of Gehring would include a campground, container cabins, and even possibly a daycare, among other things.
They also have some very large single-family lots that would be residential, that is this light blue color. Then this pink color is going to be your standard medium-density residential. And then these blue lots right here, they're looking at having lots that they could sell off individually for a tiny home community or container home community. So,
after about 30 minutes of discussion, the Planning Commission gave unanimous approval to approve the redevelopment plan project. We'll have more news right after this.
Swipe right, swipe left, endlessly searching. Finding the perfect match isn't always perfect, but it can be when it comes to finances. Nora found the perfect business loan. Jenny opened her first savings account. Grammy loves her checking account. We found a match for Wilson Farms. The Sandersons were matched with a mortgage. Regardless of your financial situation, Platte Valley Bank will match you with the perfect solution. Find your match at Platte Valley Bank.
Welcome back. 9 felony charges have been filed against a Scottsbluff man who is being served an arrest warrant for failure to appear for an open container. Officers made contact with 38-year-old William Dinges when he was leaving his East Overland residence Tuesday morning. Officers found a baggie with suspected methamphetamine and more than $2,300 cash on Dinges. A search warrant for the home was then obtained, and authorities found meth, cocaine, fentanyl pills, marijuana gummies, pills, and 2 handguns. Dinges is facing charges including felon in possession of a firearm, possession with intent to distribute, and 7 counts of possession of a controlled substance. He was arraigned on the charges Wednesday afternoon in Scottsbluff County Court. Well, a 20-year-old Chadron State student who was arrested and charged with first-degree sexual assault last March is set to stand trial later this month. Court records show Chadron police were called to Chadron Community Hospital for a report of a sexual assault during the early hours of March 20th. As a result of the investigation, Malik Ahmed Hosey was arrested and booked into the Dawes County Jail. He's pleaded not guilty to the Class 2 felony charge of forcible first-degree sexual assault, and a 5-day jury trial has been scheduled for May 15th through May 19th. And Regional West Health Services will be on the hunt for a new chief financial officer in the very near future. On Tuesday, it was announced that VP and CFO Michael Ikowski gave his notice of resignation effective June 12th. He had been with Regional West since November of 2016 and says he is relocating to be closer to family in Pennsylvania. Interim CEO Mel McNeil says he appreciates Mike's efforts and successes during his time with the organization and wishes him the best with his future endeavors.
Renewal by Andersen. Enjoy the view again. There is nothing like that morning cup of coffee when you have Renewal by Andersen windows. Their exclusive Fibrex material is twice as strong as vinyl. The difference is huge. No more drafts, no more absurd heating or cooling bills. A quiet home, the outside noise is gone. Renewal by Andersen's incredible financing offer is here right now. No money down, no interest, no payments for a full year. Book your free estimate right now at rbawyoming.com. Enjoy the view again with Renewal by Andersen windows.
Morrill County Community Hospital and the behavioral health providers are here to help. Amber Dean specializes in mental health care, which includes medication and therapy across a person's lifespan. Melody Lacey helps people deal with a wide range of behavioral problems, from depression and anxiety to child psychiatry. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time. At Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska. Exceptional care right here at home.
For this week's featured Pet of the Week, we meet Walter, an 18-month-old blue heeler mix who loves playing fetch. Staff says he will play all day until he drops. Also, he knows his commands, including sit, down, and stay, and he's also really good on a leash. His adoption cost is $150, and that includes his neuter, microchipping, and vaccinations. Plus, whoever adopts Walter will also receive a $25 Murdoch's gift card. Well, let's take a look at what's happening on today's community calendar. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Culture trumps everything else.
In my years, I've never worked for a company that treats people the way this one does.
It is my passion for agriculture that brought me here in the first place, but not only that, there's a huge family-oriented atmosphere within the 21st Century Equipment.
I love working for 21st. They found something in me that I didn't know in myself. An intern to where I'm at now is such a great opportunity, and that is what this company is about.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. Our personalized trust services can help you do just that. You've worked hard to build your legacy, and you want to make sure that gets passed on for generations to come. We offer the professional guidance necessary to ensure that happens, according to your wishes. We pride ourselves in being friendly and professional while offering a highly tailored full line of trust and estate planning services to accommodate you. You belong here.
And finally tonight, the calendar has officially turned to May, and a new month means a new show at the West Nebraska Arts Center. Program manager Steph Coley says they will have exhibits on both floors for May.
It is Stages by Martin Vargas, and he's a local artist that is really branching out to all the types of media. So it'll be all kinds of things to see, including watercolor, acrylic, ceramics, mixed media. It's going to be a great show for the month of May in the main gallery. And then downstairs we have WNCC Kids going to show for May and June. So
an opening reception will be held tonight from 5 to 7. It is free and open to the public and will include hors d'oeuvres and refreshments. Well, that is it for us this time. Thank you so much.
Let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar.
Next time.